Not a cloud in the sky, it's another typical summer's day in Vancouver, venue of the Women's World Cup final. And what a tournament it's been. With more than 8 million TV viewers, the semi-final match between the United States and Germany was the third most watched women's football game of all time. Despite the growth of the female game, the gap between men's and women's professional football remains as large as ever.
The women's game is viewed as a totally separate game. It's not viewed as football, it's viewed as women's football.
Just look at the money. The world's best male footballers, Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, make about $20 million a year each, excluding endorsement deals. The best women's player, Alex Morgan, about $1 million a year, including endorsements. Germany took home $35 million after winning the Men's World Cup last year. This year's Women's World Cup champions expected to take home $2 million. Then there's the issue of sexism. Outgoing FIFA boss Sepp Blatter is credited with helping create the Women's World Cup, but also famously remarked that women's footballers should wear more, quote, feminine clothes like tighter shorts. For Carrie Sweatnick, the first woman inducted into Canada's Football Hall of Fame, attitudes like that hurt the development of the sport.
It's sending a message that only women fit into a certain stereotype is going to be a positive image for girls playing soccer.
But looking at history also helps explain the struggles in the women's game.
Men's football can be traced back to the mid-18th century when it began, but women's football started more than a century later, and that's part of the reason why it's not as popular or as successful as the men's game or as well known, as we found out here on the streets of Vancouver when we asked if anyone could name any players from the women's US or Japan teams.
I really don't know, not at all.
Not at all.
Could not even make an attempt at it.
It's reactions like that that even have FIFA officials admitting they need to do more.
I think the other side of women's football, the commercial side, the marketing side, the communication side, the promotion side, has not been maybe developed as much as the football.
Despite the challenges, all these football fans want to do is enjoy the women's beautiful game. Gabriel Elizondo, Al Jazeera, Vancouver.